Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrappin' Happy. You are not going to believe what I have today to show you. I'm giddy and I'm almost silly about it. But I have some real live old ephemera. I guess you would call it vintage. Or actually some of it might actually be antique. I don't know. My daughter-in-law's grandmother passed away a few months ago, and my daughter-in-law and her mother are going through Mimi's house, and they're so funny because they're like, "Oh, that's a bunch of junk. Give that to Julie." I mean, stuff that of course they don't want to go through, they don't want to keep, they don't, um, it's I'm like, bring it, just bring it. So I understand that there's a little or some boxes over there, and when they come across a big old pile of stuff, they just throw it in my box. So I'm excited, but I wanted to show you just a small fraction. I don't even know how to tell you how much stuff I have. And this is nothing. This is things she's bringing me a little at a time. She said there are literally boxes of stuff at the house. Okay, well, let me come by and pick it up. But her grandmother, part of this is her grandmother, and part of this is her grandfather stuff. Now, what she's also found, and she won't give me, she's so rude, she's found her great grandfather's journals, handwritten journals from 1915. Can you stand it? Oh, I want to get my hands on those so bad. Not to tear it up. I don't even know that I can use any of these things because it's so fabulous, and I keep thinking about them and what they were thinking when they were doing these things. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to even use the stuff I have here. But I would love to read great grandpa's handwritten journals. Anyway, so Mimi, my daughter-in-law's grandmother, she didn't know it and she didn't use it for such, but she was an original junk journaler. Look what she said. She would take the staples out carefully. These were prescription, hang on, I found one that actually had the writing on it. Here we go. So this is a Minyard Food Store Pharmacy. So they would put, like their prescriptions in it. And she kept all of these. There may be more. This is just what I've gone through so far. What? Those are perfect. Okay, I don't even know where to start. Okay, but look at this. Look at this. This is, I don't know what it is. But look what she did. Where are you? Here we go. Look. Salad dressing, condiments, ketchup, mustard, syrup, spices. She wrote her grocery list on whatever. Is that not what junk journalers do? Or when we use the old ephemera, we're trying to make it look like that, right? But they really did it. Here she needs some dry mixes. She needs cake mix and some frosting. Okay, now look what's in it. This is in every one of these. Do you see this? These are coupons. Now, none of them that I have come across have a date on them. They all say no expiration date. So I don't know if that's supposed to give us a hint or not, because my coupons that I've used since I've been married, 40 years, 41, have all pretty much, at least in the last 30 years, have had expiration dates on them. So I don't know. All right, here we need some razor blades, toothpaste, and mouthwash. And again, full of coupons. Now, I just figured out something. I need you to help me figure out what to do with all these coupons. Please, I've got 1,000 at least. But I just thought of something. It would be fun to use it on like a masterboard background. But I need other ideas. So if you think of anything that you might do with it or whatever, let me know. Okay, we need cleaning supplies. That is a hoot. Now this isn't that old because, I mean, Eckerd, I worked at Eckerd in high school. That's not old. All right, again, coupons, oh plenty, and no expiration dates. Okay, look at this. I mean, look at the paper, right? It's very fragile. How to play the badminton game. I mean, and instructions, scorecard, please. All right, now this, I just almost cannot stand. Let me find it. Okay, that doesn't go here, that goes there. All right, 1950, no wait. Yeah, 1957. Little notes in. Diagrams. Now, these are hand drawn. This is not a computer program that you put in your figures and it prints you out a thing. It's I'm just like, what? And look, math with letters in it. They've always had that. I hate that. It's just, you don't mix your numbers and your letters, people. Okay. All right, this is so cool. This, I don't know if it's a petal. Where are you? Are y'all having a glare? I'm so sorry. If this is a petal or a leaf or what. But here, he, on both pages, I guess this one's more detailed, he drew it, hand drew it, after, you know, looking at a photo. But look at this. You are not going to believe it. All right, this is a big old report, and in it, we have a, oh my gosh, we have a specimen card. Look at this. And it's those little things. Oh, glare. Look. It's these thingies. I mean, can you stand it? But look. Oh, it's coming off. Okay. Let me show you better then. Okay. Look. He taped on. I mean, come on. We make this. We make pretend these little fake specimen cards. But he really did it. Scotch tape. Or cellophane tape, I guess probably was called then. And look how it's browned. Oh my gosh, I just can't stand it. I came across a bunch of like index cards that he had done, and I just couldn't. But it turns out, I mean, I left them in the other room. Sorry. So, but look at this. Look at this envelope. This was a manila. Let's see. Look how fragile, and I have to be really, really careful with that. Okay. Now the grandfather was in forestry. There's tons. I mean, just about everything you're going to find that doesn't belong to Mimi is his work with maps and details and written articles and calculations. Protect white pine from blister rust. Sorry. So there's a ton of things about trees and fishing and outdoor things. I just can't look at this. More math with letters and numbers in it. What? And look at this. Look at all these pages. I mean, I'm old enough that I actually did do a little bit of this without a computer, but not much. I mean, this was his world. There was no making it easier. And if he needed a copy, guess what he had to do? I mean, come on. And look, his little, I love this, his little, I guess he's checking his figures. And, yeah, more of the same, I guess. Actually, no. A suggested outline. Okay. I have to do this with a computer, or a word processing program, sorry. Look, he's got all his, there's Roman numeral 1, A, B, C. I mean, what? I just can't stand it. This guy, I mean, is that just not cool? I just almost want to cry. It's so cool. All right, here is, let's see, Lake County, Minnesota. So that's where they're from. So most everything in here, almost, from, you know, these kind of things are from Minnesota. There's occasional, okay, this I would actually use. There's nothing written on it. I would actually use these papers. Aren't they cool? I found another little stack of things that I would use also. Most of it has got his writing on it, and I just can't. I mean, could you? Would you really be able to? Okay, Beetles in Your Pines, question mark. Little books about, what? Okay, this I want to show. I mean, it's a book of, I mean, let's see if I can find a date. I'm sure I can. Well, here's an article from 1959, so I don't know if that's going to help me, but not dated. Okay. Anyway, but look at the people. Let me find, look at a, I just can't stand it. Just can't stand it. But what I wanted to show you really was, look at this paper clip. Can you stand it? And we actually know how to make good paper clip, you know, new paper clips look like that. That's really cool. Okay. The Sequoia and Kings Canyon. National Parks in California. Just a little booklet. And maps and, oh my gosh, this is all so cool. Characteristics of the red pine. I mean, look at that. That would be a cool page in a journal. I might be able to do this because it's not him personally. You know, his writing or his thoughts. Okay, I found several of these in a folder. I vaguely remember as a child going to hotels or motels or whatever that had, instead of the little notepad and pen, they actually had stationery, envelope and a paper. I guess so, you know, it's not like you could text up your people and tell them what fun you're having. So I found, this is from Topeka, Kansas, Jayhawk. I mean, come on. And then here's another one I found from, can't read it, Lowell in, I don't know, Stillwater, Minnesota. Oh, here's a little a little business card for a taxi company. All right. Look at these manila envelopes. Not envelopes, file folders. Look how, oh, isn't that pretty? The coloring, it's just so pretty. And I don't think I really was going to show you anything in here. I just wanted to show you the, oh, I just saw something. Minnesota Forestry Notes. I mean, come on. So when he was at work and he had access to a typewriter, he typed up his stuff. Let's see. And this is writing about flowers. But look at, I mean, I just can't. But look at this paper. Isn't that gorgeous? And what, another thing that is so cool, if I can find it, I put it aside so I could find it. Now this one doesn't go with this one, but he made his own little cards. You know those, oh, what are they called? Library cards where you, in the olden days when we were in the card catalog and we'd flip through and we'd find the little card that had the Dewey number, the title, the author, and a little synopsis. What was that called? Is that a bibliography? I can't remember. Anyway, look, he made his own. I can't stand it. And then look at this. I love it. Little typos. Little bitty bitty typos. Look at this paper. I don't think it was white originally. I mean, this is too perfect. I mean, it's just even and brown. It's not, you know, coffee dyed or coffee stained or where I spilled my coffee on it. That was just, I think it was brown paper. Okay. The present status of moose on Isle Royale. And it's a little signature. Fall and winter food habits of deer in northern Minnesota. I mean, like I said, these things that he did not, that aren't in his handwriting with his blood, sweat, and tears, I could probably use. Here's those forms that I found some empty earlier. That'll be really cool to use. And oh, here's the other ones that are blank. I'm gonna turn it this way, maybe you could see it better. Hang on. I never can really, oopsie. Is that better? Let's see. These are blank, so I absolutely would use these as pages. This is really huge, so I'm probably not going to open it all the way up. But each section is about the right size to scan, you know, that page. Okay, it's a map, and it is upside down. Department of the Interior Geological Survey. Cool. So, interesting. Really, really cool. And I do not see a date. Yes, I do. February 1957. Okay. This is an aerial map from the University of Minnesota. Cedar Creek Forest. Look at that. Itasca State Park. Oops, there's another one that's really big. This one is Fort Sam Houston. And if I am not mistaken, is that in Texas? I should have looked that up before I started talking like an idiot and didn't know what I was talking about. But we'll see, and the reason I think that is it somewhere, it talks about Broadway and downtown in San Antonio. So I don't know if I'm just making it up or, you know what, but either way it's cool. Oh, look at this. You don't even believe this. Okay, I didn't take it out of this yet, but I'm going to. Maybe. Yeah, maybe not. I don't want to tear it. You gotta see this though. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is metal hold, as in, this is metal. These little things. That is so cool. So, metal hold. Log and cross-section forms. Okay, and they're metal enforced so they didn't rip out of their books. Out in there. Okay, look. Do you see where this was all these years? Oh my gosh. And this is something about cutting trees at a certain place. And the poor guy's probably rolling over in his grave with me trying to figure all this out. But, you know, because they have the rings and stuff, and it's just kind of a... I mean, I might use one of these on something really, really special, but it is not going to be my go-to for, you know, it's just not. Okay. What is this? Oh, key to hardwoods. I mean, really? Who knew? What is this? Another map. St. Croix State Park. Minnesota State Park system. Little notes. Look at this little notebook. And it's just got little lined paper in it. Isn't that cute? This is really interesting to me. I came across several or a few of these where, you know, you go shopping or whatever and you pick up the business card there at the register. So Taxco Curios' name got changed to Johnny's Curios, and their address apparently moved down the street. Their business moved down the street. And so I've come across several little business cards like this where people have made their changes on it, which I think is so funny. I mean, I guess if you needed to know. I mean, what was his name? Jimmy Stewart in Harvey. He gave his business card to somebody and it was out of date, and he stood there for, you know how he talked, and he stood there trying to explain to him, don't call me on this number, call me on this number, and it was funny. So I guess back then you just didn't waste, you know, things. You just corrected it. Useful information and address book. Here's some useful information. Okay. Little notes. Oh, that's got another really cool paper clip on it. Okay. Can you stand it? Oh my gosh. I have a whole stack of these. I have an envelope with them in there. Let's see. Yeah, here. I'm so giddy about these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but, you know. And then here are some checks. Payment of expense reports, 1957. Yeah. I mean, cool. Yes. And then, oh, some more of those little cards. More. I'm not sure why I pulled this out to show you, but okay. Oh, look at this. I love this. This was somewhere with writing that was really tiny, so I can't tell you. But it was taped into something up here. Minnesota State Park System. It was taped in. I love it. And another, like it. I mean, it's a different, but look at this tape. You know, we know how to do that too, with brown alcohol ink in your tape. I forget who I watched do that, but somebody. It's so pretty. And look at this. Ah. And the rest of the pages aren't like that. So I know this was somewhere or against something that it got its special stuff on. Okay, let me see. I pulled a little bit of stuff over to the side. Okay, these were drawer slide hardware And here's what it's supposed to look like. That was really cool. Some more something. Some more envelopes from hotels. And look, it was laying against something. More math with letters in it. Come on. And look at these teeny tiny, these itty bitty charts. Come on, dude. Oh, he's amazing. And then let's see. More tiny charts. Okay, almost done. But you're really not going to believe this. This is let me just get some down here. Let me just grab a few. Okay. The grandma's name is, I'll have to, what was her name? It was really pretty, and it's just different enough where I can't remember. Here's her name. Francilia. It's right there. Isn't that gorgeous? So she went by Fran. So Fran bought whatever this was in 2000. Okay, that's okay. This was a rug in 2006. She got from Mervyn's. She got some capris on sale in 2005. I'll take that button off. Oops. Maybe I need to dig a little further. But she's done this on, oh, okay, here's some pants she bought for her husband in 2001. Lime green crinkle slacks for Fran in 2001. I think you get the point, but I really wanted to find something older to show you. But, and look, these are some Christmas vest, 1996, and here's extra sequins. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I've never known anyone who did this. I mean, this whole box is full, and that's just the box they gave me. I mean, you know. All right, one more thing, and we are done. I can get this other stuff moved. Okay, ready? Ugh, my hands are dirty. This is preliminary design, downtown in Mockingbird Tunnel, North Central Expressway. That is here. That is in Dallas, people. Wow, I did not notice that. Okay, so look what's in here. This whole thing. Can you stand it? This whole thing is blueprints of my hometown. I cannot believe that. Oh my goodness. Wow, I didn't even notice that it was here. Wow, okay. All right, that's all I'm gonna make you look through. I have tons more. You really would not believe me if I showed you how much. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out and looking through this. Oh, look, it's stained. Oh my gosh, look. Coffee stained. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. All right, that's it. Y'all have a good day.